Yo, right now I'm gonna show you how to shoot a green screen video.
By an ever-changing status quo. And I like having frank and open discussions and conversations about that.
Now, because we were using a cloth for our green screen, we had to first iron it to get rid of the wrinkles, because wrinkles cause shadows, and shadows are the biggest thing you do not want on your green screen. It just makes it hard to key out to the green screen when you're editing. Keying is removing the green screen from your subject when you're editing. So we use clamps and double-sided tape just to make sure that we stretch out the cloth so that there's no wrinkles and that it's as smooth as possible. You want to make sure that you have dedicated lighting just for the green screen. Make sure that your green screen is evenly lit from top to bottom, left, right, which means no side is brighter than the other side. Next, you want to have lighting for your subject. And how you light your subject is you light your subject in the same way your chosen background is lit, which means you have to try to match the direction of your subject's light source to the direction of your background's light source. So if your background's light source is coming from the left, you have to make sure that your subject's light source is also coming from the left. Oh yeah, before I forget, remember to have your subject standing as far away from the green screen as possible. This will help prevent your subject from casting shadows onto your green screen. And like I said earlier, you do not want shadows on your green screen. And remember to ask your subject not to wear any green clothing, because if you're wearing any green items, when you're keying out the green from your video, this is what's gonna happen. You're gonna need a minimum of 2 lights. So you can have more, but 2 will work just fine. So your first light is your key light. This is the main light for your subject. This is the light that allows us to see your subject. That's your key light. The second light is your hair light. So you place your hair light above your subject's head, and this will help you create that separation between the green screen background and your subject. Also, you have to make sure that you match the color temperature of the lighting of your background. So if your background has a cool color temperature, then you have to match your subject's color temperature to the background's color temperature. So what you want to do with your camera is you want to position it in the same angle that the camera that shot your background was in, because you don't want to shoot your subject at a high camera angle whereas your background was clearly shot at a lower camera angle. It's just going to look weird. And you also want to try to match the focal length of your subject to the background's focal length. Look at your background and just try to match the focal length from just cross-referencing between your background image and the video that you're currently shooting with your subjects in front of the green screen. So those are just a few things that are just gonna sell the reality that your subject is actually in that background when you're editing. And just make sure that you're shooting at a high enough shutter speed that you're not getting motion blur, because that makes it, when your subject is moving in the green screen, it's gonna show, that green is gonna show. And then if you can, try to shoot in 4K, because that's gonna help you when you're resizing, whether you have to shrink your subject or expand your subject. It's just gonna prevent your video from looking pixelated. Also, let me know if you guys want me to make more green screen videos showing you guys all the different cool ways you can make use of green screen in your videos. If you learned something new, enjoyed, or found any value in this video, please like and subscribe and click on the notification bell, and let's create some cool videos.